Maya Angelou once said, "It is time for parents to teach young people early on that in diversity there's beauty and there's strength." I feel that this quote expresses just how important a parent's view on race and diversity can affect a child's. It's hard to imagine what a little kid thinks diversity is, so let's stop trying and see what they have to say.
So there's this big word name called diversity. Do you know what that means?
I think that means that not all humans are alike.
Oh, very good. Okay, so there's this word, and it's diverse. Do you think you know what that means?
No.
No? Do you want to take a guess at what it might mean?
It means you're like doing something.
If you're doing something, what do you think you're doing?
Like you're cleaning the dishes or...
So there's this word, and it's diversity. Do you think you know what diversity means? No? Do you want to take a guess at what it might mean? Okay, so what do you think it might mean?
A kind of music.
Kind of music. All right, so there's this word, diversity. Do you know what that word means? No? Do you want to take a guess what you might think it might mean? Okay, so what do you think it means?
Wild.
Do you think it means wild? It's diversity. Do you have any idea what that word might mean?
Maybe it might mean like something that you might work on.
Soon enough, these kids will become high schoolers, just like us. So let's see what high schoolers here at Harrison have to say about diversity.
What is diversity?
I think diversity can be answered in a lot of different ways. It involves like the different people you hang out with, the different groups you're involved in, and just a lot of different ways you can be diverse in the people you hang out with and like different sports groups and things like that. But diversity is really just surrounding like yourself with different people of different beliefs and like just being open-minded to other different groups and things.
Do you feel you and your group of friends are diverse?
Yes and no. Because diversity can be taken a lot of different ways. I feel like I'm diverse in the different groups of friends I hang out with. Like I do track and cross country, and I have different friends in each of those groups. And I know people through IB and like church and different things. So I feel I'm diverse there. But I do feel like I'm a little bit limited in the races I hang out with, not purposely, but yeah, I just think it tends to fall that way.
Do you feel your parents influence the way you view diversity in other races?
Yes, because like when things would happen on the news, like I've always watched the news, and like Barack Obama being elected president and like the Michael Jackson, like different cases and things. And as my parents would see them on the news, I'd look to them to see like how they would see the situation, and if they saw it negatively, that'd like make that be imprinted on my mind, and I like remember that, like, oh, that was a bad thing, like that's not good. Or either that, like, yay, kudos to President Obama for being elected Black president, first one. So yes, I do feel like they have a very important role in how we view diversity.
Do you feel Harrison is a self-segregated school?
A little bit. I don't think entirely, because a lot of the times it just happens to be that people hang out with their own like cultures and races. But yeah, because that is the way it is. I mean, I don't think people do it purposely. That's just, I guess, who people feel more comfortable with. You have to learn to like be tolerant of everybody and like just to hang out. You have to like make sure like you have to like tell yourself like I should like I see like my group of friends isn't as diverse as it could be, and I think I should like extend it with more people. So yes and no.
is diversity?
I think diversity is like different races and cultures like coming together and living together peacefully.
Do you feel your group of friends is diverse?
I feel like I have a pretty diverse group of friends because they're like all different races and stuff. They're not just one race, not just African American. They're like Caucasian and Indian and Jewish, stuff like that.
Do you feel your parents affect the way you view other races?
My parents don't really influence like race and how I see it and stuff because they don't really care who my friends are and they like accept all of them, no matter if they're like Caucasian stuff. Like I always have sleepovers and stuff with all my friends, even if they're different races. They don't care. So.
Do you feel that Harrison High School is a self-segregated school?
Harrison is kind of segregated, but not too much, because especially in the lunchroom, we see a lot of like tables with all one race, like African American stuff, and areas like that. But like classrooms are like, diverse. But like everywhere outside the classrooms, it's mostly segregated, especially in the hallways. You can see like a whole group of friends of all one race a lot. So yeah.
What is diversity?
I think diversity is like a widespread of different races coming all together and finding something in common, yeah.
Do you feel your group of friends is diverse?
I feel like I do have a diverse group of friends because our whole community in Farmington House is diverse, so obviously we'll have like many diverse people in our school, so yeah.
Do you feel your parents affect the way you view other races?
I don't think my parents like specifically affected the way I looked at race. It's more of my other family members that are saying, like having a prejudice against certain races. Yeah.
Do you feel that Harrison High School is a self-segregated school?
Yeah, I think that Harrison is very self-segregated. I mean, you'll walk around like at the cafeteria or just like hang out. Like there's people in the same like groups. Only stay in the same groups, yeah. So, yeah.
As we grow up, our views are changed by the views of others, specifically our parents. That's why I encourage everyone to take a stand and show people just how great diversity is, and show them that through diversity, we can be friends with everyone.